Today I will discuss the theorem related to the similar triangles. So let us see the theorem AAA similarity. If in two triangles the corresponding angles are equal, means if suppose we are having two triangles. First triangle we are having A, B, C, while the second triangle we are having D, E, F. Once again I am repeating the very first line. If in two triangles the corresponding angles are equal, means angle A of this triangle is equals to angle B of this triangle. Angle B of this triangle is equals to angle E of this triangle, and angle C of this triangle is equals to angle F of this triangle. Then their corresponding sides are proportional. Means their corresponding sides, the ratio of their corresponding sides are proportional. Means AB upon DE will be equals to BC upon EF will be equals to AC upon DF. Hence, the triangles are similar. Hence, we have to prove that both the triangles are similar. Means we have to prove that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. So, first of all, we have to write the given. In the figure, two triangles are given. So, we can write here ABC and DEF. DEF are two triangles in which suppose the name of this triangle is 1, this one is 2, this one is 3, this one is 4, 5 and 6, in which angle 1 is equals to angle 4, angle 2 is equals to angle 5 and angle 3 is equals to angle 6. All these are already given. Next line, after given, then we have to write to prove. To prove. Here we have to prove that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. We have to prove that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. After to prove, then the next step is construction. We need construction to prove this theorem. So we are going to add one more step, that is construction. In construction, we have to cut it dx equals to AB and dy equals to AC. Then we have to join x to y. Once again I am repeating, we have to cut dx equals to AB and dy equals to AC. Same thing we are going to write here. We cut dx equals to AB and dy equals to AC. Then we join x to y. We join x to y. X to y we join. After that, we have to write the final step, that is proof. In proof, first of all, we will consider triangle ABC. In triangle ABC and triangle DXY. DXY. AB side of this triangle is equals to DX side of this triangle. AB, side AB and DX both are equal. Why they are equal? By construction. DX is equals to AB. So we can write here by construction. By construction. Similarly, we can write here AC is equals to dy. Why AC is equals to dy? By construction. I have already mentioned dy equals to AC. So here also we have to write the same reason, by construction. After that, angle 1 of this triangle is equals to angle 4 of this triangle. Angle 1 is equals to angle 4. It is already given in the question. Angle 1 is equals to angle 4. It is already given. So we can write here given. Now side angle side by SAS we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DXY. By SS, both the triangles will be congruent. Since both the triangles are congruent, hence the remaining part will also be equal by CPCT, corresponding part of congruent triangle. Suppose the name of this angle is 7, name of this angle is 8. So here we can write angle 2 is equals to angle 7. Angle 2 is equals to angle 7 by CPCT. CPCT, corresponding part of the congruent triangle. Angle 2 is equals to angle 7. As we know, angle 2 is equals to angle 5. Angle 2 is equals to 5. It is already given in the theorem. So we can write here as angle 2 is equals to angle 5. It is already given. Now from these two equations, we can say that angle 5 is equals to angle 7 because angle 7 is equals to angle 2. Angle 5 is also equals to angle 2. Both are equals to the equal. That's why angle 7 and 5 both are equal. Here we can write angle 5. Hence angle 5 is equals to angle 7. Now angle 5 is equals to angle 7. Since angle 5 is equals to angle 7, hence we can say that these two lines are parallel because these two are the pairs of corresponding angles. Since the pair of corresponding angles are equal, hence these two lines will be parallel. Hence we can write here XY is parallel to EF. XY is parallel to EF. Since XY is parallel to EF, hence we can say that dx upon DE. Hence dx upon DE will be equals to dy upon df. dy upon df. This I have taken from the Thales theorem. If line xy is parallel to EF, then dx upon DE will be equals to dy upon df. So same thing I have written there. Now on the place of dx, we can write AB. AB upon DE. Why DA? Now on the place of dx, we can write AB because dx and AB both are equal by construction. So we can write here AB upon DE will be as it is equals to dy. On the place of dy, we can write AC because dy and AC both are equal by construction. So we can write here AC upon df. This can be equation number 1. Similarly, we can write we can write AB upon DE. AB upon DE. AB upon DE is equals to BC upon EF also. Now let us see once again. Since AB upon DE is equals to AC upon DF, AC upon DF. Similarly, we can say that the ratio of AB upon DE is equals to BC upon EF. That's why I have written this also. So by equation 1 and 2, we can say that AB upon DE is equals to AC upon DF is equals to BC upon EF. If we will combine these two equations, AB upon DE equals to AC upon DF, AB upon DE equals to BC upon EF. So we can write here AB upon DE equals to AC upon DF equals to BC upon EC. These three are the sides of these two triangles. Since the ratio of corresponding sides are equal, hence both the triangles will be similar. So finally we can write here, hence triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Once again I am repeating here, AB upon DE. AB is the side of this triangle, DE is the side of this triangle. since the ratio of AB upon DE is equals to AC upon DF is equals to BC upon EF. Since the ratio of all the three sides are equal, hence both the triangles will be similar. Once again, let us see the theorem. If in two triangles the corresponding angles are equal, then their corresponding sides are proportional. Here the corresponding sides are proportional, and hence the triangles are similar. Hence both the triangles are similar.